Hi friends, Vicki here from My Little Colorado Cottage. It is February 13th and I've got a good lighting today. I thought I would kind of show you around some of the touches I put out for the Valentine's month. Also, I've got a few treasures that I have thrifted in the last couple of weeks and would love to show them to you. Okay, so here we go. I'd like to first start in my China hut chair. This is a little vignette. I just added some handmade, hand-stitched little hearts, fabric hearts. This little heart-shaped dish with the cute little flowers. It was a thrift find for my Valentine's decor. I just stuffed a couple of my hand-sewn hearts in there. Also, this kind of cream-colored milk glass jar was another find I found. I think I showed you this little footed container. I can hold still and let you see inside. Has a little candle in it. Has that moss rose. Has the Japan stamp on it. Of course, I think I showed you this milk glass with the jar with the lid, red lid. Another great find this month was, let's see, here it is. A pheasant mug to go with my fall decor. Real excited about that. Who knew I'd start collecting glassware with birds on. Okay, let me see if I can get over here on the next shelf. Some new things. If you remember, I believe it was late summer, I picked up these two little Omnish dolls. They're about 4 inches tall. Super cute. And just this last week, I've been looking for, you know, the little, I think they're a ceramic type doll that they, back in the 30s or 40s, I think, they were called nursery rhyme or storybook dolls. I'm on the hunt for those, but I ended up finding these. They were not marked. The clerk said, what about 10 bucks? And I thought, well, okay, $5 a piece, okay, that's probably a good deal. I don't know, but this pair, I think are just a souvenir from the 70s for either Holland or, yeah, I don't know, Holland. Okay, I'm going to show you another fun find. Oh. Over here, oh, I don't know, it's probably been about 3 weeks ago, I did my first online kind of auction on YouTube, and this pair of old-fashioned drink glasses was one of the things that I put a bid on. I think they're pretty cool. They have a recipe for old-fashioned, whiskey sour. I don't know that you can really tell that. And let's see, whiskey, so there were 3 of them on here. And the other is just On the Rocks. 2 to 3 ice cubes, 1 jigger of liquor, pour over cubes and serve. So I just thought that was really fun. Let me see. I don't think anything else is new in this cabinet. Let's go somewhere else. Okay, over here, where I kind of keep most of my green bottles and things, I also picked this pair of pins on that online auction. So I put them right here for right now in that little cubby. Alright, hold on. Another little vignette for the month of February is that here on top of my hutch. It has all the cubbies. This is a wooden box with hinge, but also it's kind of foiled. I tried to look up information about it and nothing. On the bottom it also is kind of cloth. If anybody has one of these or knows much about a year, I would like to know, is it a 70s or is it earlier? Let me know. And then I just changed it up a little bit up here. Not much. Kept the trees, the pine cones, the snowman. There's a little hot box I'm sure I've shown you before, about 2 years ago. It was just a thrifted cardboard heart box and I just embellished it a little. This box was another thrift this month, another just a cardboard box. It had this heart on the top, was red, was kind of foam. I just covered it with some fabric and some rickrack, covered the rest of the box in sheet music, painted the bottom. Just, you know, another little box. This year I kind of got into the box, heart box things. Here in my guest room, I kind of just placed some things on my high boy that I have in here. Just an old 60s. It did have kind of the waterfall pattern on it, but the veneer was so bad that I just went ahead and painted it. Of course, I think I showed you the shell heart box that I found at the thrift store. This little handmade ceramic chest with that's footed. I've had this cup and saucer for many years. I have a nice collection of teapots with this moss rose on it. And eventually I'll get it dug out and put it in my new china hutch, but I just haven't gotten there yet. And, you know, I always have dried roses around. I just think they look nice. I never throw my roses away. And of course the little curio shelf with all the little perfume bottles. A vintage Valentine that I found last year. I displayed it on my mantle last year. Here we have it up in the guest room. And here's a little box, heart box, with a pin. You know, I've been kind of, I don't know why, because I don't wear a lot of jewelry, but whenever I can get a grab bag for $2.50, I'm on it. So that's from one of those grab bags. Okay, and then over here on my vanity, get over here, this clipboard art I did last February. Just kind of show off my clipboards. Here I added a I don't know, I can't remember what they're called. They're gloves, of course, but like a it's, my mind has gone blank, sorry. But on this little tray, here is another little thing I bought on auction. It's a little Cupid. Just so cute. I thought it looked very nice there on this tray. And over here in the corner of the guest room, I have this little shelf displaying a little hanky. And a couple items that I thrifted eons ago. Little basket here with some jewelry out of my grab bags. The stained glass rose was a gift from a friend over 20 years ago. Let's see if I can get back enough so it's not so blurry, but there's that little shelf. Okay, up here in my red, white, and blue corner, I'm going to show you this little flower frog that I also got on the auction. I've never seen a ceramic one before, so that was kind of awesome. Also, at the thrift store, I picked up these president cards, trivia. That I just want to display up here. Ronald Reagan, Kennedy, and Lincoln. I thought those were really cool. And then my project this month, I've been making these little felt hearts on picks to kind of stick around everywhere. I think this vignette still needs a little bit more something. Just takes me time to kind of think it through, see what I have, and to make it, my goal this year is to make my vignettes a little more fuller. It gives a lot of interest. Okay, I'm down here in the den, and my little mantle. My mantle's kind of a work in progress. We're trying to do some sheetrocking, take this old 70s paneling and put sheetrock up. But right here, I've just taken some prints from graphicfairy.com. Find that there. these hearts I think I showed you a couple years ago. I really got into adding the ruffles around the edges and glitter, and I just think they're very cute. This pewter mug I picked up this year. It's from the 70s. This mug, I believe I thrifted it maybe back in January. But more of my homemade little fabric hearts. Another cookie cutter I picked up last couple weeks ago. Here's another one of those vintage Valentines that I picked up last year. I believe I was out of town visiting my mom and hit a vintage thrift store and found a couple, about 4 older Valentines. And then there's another mug, some cookie cutters. I've changed this up a little bit. I've had these frames for a while and just couldn't quite figure out what to do with them, and I really like them up here. I think I'm going to keep them around, and I really like my pewter mugs here. And of course, somewhere on social media I saw somebody using these bread pans as decor pieces, so but there's kind of the last little bit there. There I used 2 bread pans and homemade moss wreath there. I had a grapevine wreath, and I just added moss, the Spanish moss, to it. Added a bow. Okay. Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed my little tour of how I've added some Valentine touches to my home decor. If you like this kind of content, please give me a thumbs up. I would love to hear any advice that you could give me. I'm still kind of working on my vignettes, and hopefully by doing this I will get better and better. You know, there are a couple of vignettes that I really loved, and then some of them are just still lacking. I'm not sure what I need to add. So I hope that you all have a great Valentine's Day, and God bless all of you, and please subscribe. All right, thank you. Bye.